Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I'm doing a recipe today of an Instant Pot corn chowder. The quick cooker does have a recipe for it, but I'm doing it by way of the Instant Pot because I like the recipe a little bit better than I do for the quick cooker because I don't have all the tools it takes to make the one in the quick cooker. The time is the same, but I'm going to use the custom setting and not the stock or super stock setting. So I'm going to go ahead and ask for a share, and then I'm going to go ahead and share this out myself. And I thank you all for sharing this out and inviting your followers and being there for me. It seems like Facebook is not letting me share it out. Let me see if I can do it. There it goes. Had to back out of it and go back in. It wouldn't let me share it out. And I thank you all for coming in. Those that give me super hearts, I thank you for that too. There's darling Linda. There's Alexis. I haven't got started, Alexis. You got. This is not the one the quick cooker has, Alexis. This is the, hi Sherry. Good to see you, long time no see. This is the Instant Pot version. I happen to like this version a little bit better than I do the quick cooker. So therefore, I'm going to use that version. So, oh, I'm just great. Thank you, Missy. Good to see you. Welcome. I've got my Instant Pot on. I'm going to put it on sear. My fan here is blowing my recipe all over. I better put it over here so I can have it. I'm going to put this on sear, and then I'm going to press start, and I'm going to put my. It says use a quarter cup of vegetable stock or a tablespoon of olive oil. I think I'll use the vegetable stock, and then I'm going to put in my onion. Let that get hot. And I'm going to put in my onion, and I'm going to saute that for about 3 minutes, and then I'll add my garlic. And I use 3 cloves of garlic. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Welcome. Sherry, Sharon, all those. My daughter's in here. Erlene's in here. I appreciate every one of you, and Alexis. I appreciate everyone even coming in today. This is amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate having you guys come in here every day. The difference I found out, Alexis, I Googled it. A stock is bones, where the other is liquid. But it still seems like it's a liquid, but it's made out of bones. So that's the only thing the difference. So it said vegetable stock, so that's what I got it. So I guess it really doesn't matter. It's not GMO, Sherry. I got it. It's frozen. It's frozen corn, but I have to. I can only get a 32-ounce bag, so I'm going to have to try to measure out 16 ounces. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. So I have to measure out. Try to get half taken out of it. I'm going to put this in here anyway. It'll get hot. It'll get hot in no time. And as soon as this starts getting hot, then I can time it because it has to be timed for about 3 minutes. Rinse this off. It took me a while to get everything, all my carrots, and I have 4 red potatoes that I had to do. The reason I put this plastic on here is we know the potatoes will turn brown if they're out in the air. So I thought with this plastic on here, they're not going to turn brown. I know it doesn't hurt them, but I don't want to eat brown potatoes. You know, I'd rather not. So as soon as this gets warm, then I'm gonna put this on 3 minutes to time it, and then I put my garlic in, and I'll tell you what I'm putting in as I'm putting it in. This is a very simple recipe. It's got quite a bit in it. You're driving. It calls for a quarter cup of vegetable stock, and that's what I've got in the bottom of the pot. 1 small sweet onion diced. I found the smallest one I could find in the bag. 4 cloves of garlic. We know that's crushed or minced, and I don't buy minced garlic. You've never heard of chowder before? Hi, Mark. Oh, thanks, Cody, for the super hearts. Bless you. 4 medium red potatoes, 3 medium carrots, peeled and chopped. A 16-ounce bag of frozen sweet corn. Well, this is 32 ounces, so I'm going to have to try to decide how to divide that up. 1 can of coconut milk, and I got the wrong one. I got the light instead of the regular, but I don't think it really matters. That goes in at the end anyway. 3 cups of vegetable stock. I'll use the rest of the box. Dried thyme, paprika, smoked paprika, pepper to taste, and salt to taste, which I haven't found I have to get my thyme and paprika yet. I'll go get those in a little bit. These have to sit for about 3 minutes. I'll put this on 3 minutes. They got to come to, and let me put this on my, and then I'm going to look for my thyme and my paprika. I should have looked for them before I come in here. Sorry about that. I wasn't organized again. If I can't find it right away, I know it's in here. I know I saw it the other day. Where did I see it at? I don't have any semblance of order with my my spices at all. I should have got it out before I come in here. I'm sorry. I'll find it. They're here. Here's, well, that's my smoked paprika. That's a regular paprika. Water. I'm sorry about that, people. I'm looking. I'll be right with you as soon as I find my thyme and my paprika. I've got so many things here that I don't have any semblance of order on anything. Boy, I just can't find it. It's just not. Well, I'll use the smoked paprika if I have to, because it calls for smoked paprika anyway. I'm going to have to stir that a little bit, but I'm going to try to find my, just indulge me a little bit here. I don't put chili powder in it. That'll make it too hot. I'm sorry, I should have had this out. I hate it when I'm not organized and I go online and then I have to come over here and look for stuff and I'm away from my camera. But you guys understand. I'm doing everything I can to find what I need. I just don't know where it's at. Here's my paprika. I found the paprika. Maybe I'll just leave the thyme off. I think I found the thyme, I think. I found my paprika. I'll use that. I won't worry about the thyme right now. I can't find it. Okay. I got the paprika, so I'll just use that for right now. I can't find the thyme. It's there, but I just can't find it. Probably doesn't really matter. I can use another spice if I want to anyway. Sweet. It's only a half a teaspoon. Okay, just 3 minutes, and then what do I have to do? Then I have to saute after the 3 minutes, then I saute the garlic. Okay, that's done. Now I can put my garlic in here for another minute. Okay. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I'm going to set this for another minute. Sorry I didn't find my thyme. I just didn't. Oops, I got to clear off that. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's going to get a little brown on the bottom, but that's... I don't know about that. Well, hi, Linda. I was going to send you a message. I'm glad you heard the notification. I'm going to try to look for my thyme one more time, and then I'll be right back over here. If I don't find it, I'll just leave it all. I know it's here. I just can't find it right now. I know what it was. I'm just not sure where I put it. Maybe I'm out of time too. It's possible I'm out of it. You know, that's probably possible I'm out of it. I don't know what I'm going to use in place of thyme, but I guess I'll have to leave the thyme off because I don't have any. I thought I did, and I don't have any. Okay. Oh, you're here for me now? Oh, good, good. Okay. Just got a little brown on the bottom, but that's not going to hurt it one bit. It'll be deglazed eventually anyway. And then one small sweet. Okay, now add the potatoes, carrots, corn, coconut milk, vegetable stock. Okay, thyme, paprika, and some pepper. Okay, I don't use pepper, but I can't find my thyme, so I'll put the potatoes in, I'll put the potatoes in, everything it calls to put in. Put my, and the carrots. I think I'm going to cancel this so it doesn't burn it up anymore. Okay, and then now I've got to try to decide on this corn. About half the bag, 16 ounces. Just have to wing it. There's no way to know for sure exactly. Yeah, corn chowder. This is an Instant Pot recipe now. Alexis did it with the quick cooker recipe, but I don't like that one as much as I do this. I don't have all the tools it takes to do that one, because you have to have tools to cut them up with and everything, and I don't have them. So the coconut milk. Okay, I've got coconut milk. Okay, my coconut milk. Coconut milk, vegetable stock, thyme, paprika, and some pepper to the pot, and stir well. Okay. All right. There's corn. Vegetable stock. I'm going to add the rest of this vegetable stock. And like I said, I don't have the time, so I must have run out of it. It's not up there. I went through all my spices, and I don't see it, so I must be out of it. I guess I'll just have to, I don't know what you can use in place of thyme. Maybe I can use oregano. I don't know. But I do have the paprika, and I'll put that in here. I'm not going to put the smoked paprika because that makes it too spicy, and I don't like anything real spicy. Everybody knows me that I just don't care for real spicy stuff. Okay, and half a teaspoon of paprika. Okay. Can oregano be used in place of thyme? Does anybody know? Can you use oregano in place of thyme? Because I could probably do that as well. I don't have any way to. I can't right now. It's well, I can put it. I can try to put it down a little bit and move it over there a little bit now. Well, there we go. I can't move it down too far. It's in this pot, and I'm going to be putting the lid on in just a minute. And then I don't have any pepper. I don't put pepper in it. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt. I'll just wing that too, because I don't want to put too much in there. Because you can put it in, but you can't take it out. I'll just shake some in. Hopefully I don't shake too much. You know what I mean? No, and if everybody uses it, no, I don't use pepper. Oh, this is going to be really good. Wow. Okay. Now I put the lid on, and since I'm using the Instant Pot recipe, I'm just going to set it on custom. The quick cooker is supposed to be on soup and stock, but I'm going to put it on the custom. It doesn't matter because it's the same time anyway. So I better get that down. Okay. Now I'm going to use the custom time and down to 8 minutes. I think I got everything in here. Yeah, I did. I don't want to forget anything because this is going to take a while to come to pressure too. There, now it's all gone. It's all done. Let me go put this away. Let me throw this away. And let me put what's left of my corn in the freezer. Okay, there we go. I'll put this back. Okay, now I can talk to you for a little bit. What's everybody's weather doing today? Let me put this back up since it's in the thing. I didn't have it back up. What's everybody's weather doing? We're supposed to be real hot today, about in the 70s. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing this out. I sure do appreciate it. It's wonderful that you guys take the time to come in every day. I moved over a little bit now. We're nice and sunny today. And it looks like my grass seed is starting to germinate a little bit. I've only watered it 2 days. I watered again today. I leave it run about 4 hours a day. 70 degrees and overcast. Well, you know, that don't bother me a bit. I wish it would kind of be overcast here, but where I live here in Oregon, we do not get rain all summer. He's an elder of the church, so he preaches off and on. 87 in Michigan. Oh, no, here comes the drama. Here comes the drama. He does not hate me, you know? He doesn't hate me. Oh, my goodness. He hates me? Oh, my goodness. There comes the drama. You guys can be there, but you can probably get it for abuse, too, but here comes the drama. I haven't had the drama for several days. I know. Isn't that awful? Well, God bless him anyway. God bless him anyway. Oh, you were just about to mute him? Yes, it is. But that's, you know, that's how people are, you know. Hi, good to see you. Oh, yes, I am. I'm very proud, very proud. My daughter's in here, and I'm proud of her, too. Oh, thank you, sweetie. You muted him anyway. He's been blocked, so he can't come in here now anyway. But, you know, that's awful. My daughter knows even my son doesn't hate me, and she doesn't hate me either. It's terrible. But you moderators are here for me to help me out, and Linda is, yeah, shame on him. You're right. You're right. You know, some people like to cause drama. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm just waiting for him to come back in and say something else. And then I'll just say, well, God loves him anyway. Oh, well, thank you so much. I love doing these scopes. I love coming in here every day. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I make mistakes. Things don't always turn out the way they should. You know, Sugar Drop, I have no idea. Must be some young kid, I suppose. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. But to say my actual son hates me, oh my goodness, my son loves me to death. He says if it weren't for me, he wouldn't be a Christian, because I was kept praying for him and everything, and that's why he, you know, he's there for me. He says, Mom, you were there for me when I was growing up, so I'm going to be there for you. And he is. But to say something like that, that person must must be bitter. But you know, it is what it is anyway. Anyway, we've got beautiful weather today. Nice and sunny. Going to be in the upper 70s, I do believe. I've got my air conditioner going. Yeah, you're right. Got my air conditioner going, and I've got a fan in my room at night. I have to, because it gets so hot. And and the thing of it is, Chewy loves that fan. He loves to lay down by the fan. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Chewy loves the fan, so when he goes in his bed at night, the fan kind of blows on him too, and he'll lay there and he goes sound asleep. And whenever I do a periscope, he knows enough to be real quiet. But immediately when I get done with the periscope and I go sit in my chair to get some rest and relaxation, he comes in from outside as fast as his little feet will go, and he comes up and jumps up on my chair and jumps up on my shoulders, and he wants me to be there for him. Oh, that's okay. No, don't worry about it. That's so fine. That's fine. It's not a big problem. But Chewy loves coming up on my chair, and he gives me puppy kisses. But he'll run up on my chair and want to lay down, or want to be right up here by my shoulder, and watches what I'm doing. He loves me so much, and I love him too. You know, I know he was meant for me. He really was. He was really meant for me. I mean, when he came in at a time when I think the Lord knew that I was grieving because my other dog had passed away. You're still running. I was, Erlene, but I'm not running my heat at night anymore. No, I'm divorced. I was running my heat at night. It gets down in the 40s at night, but since I don't have central air, and I just have a portable air conditioner, I have fans throughout the house. My house gets really hot, so therefore it takes a while to cool down at night. I may go to bed and it may be 75 in here. I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be 70. So I don't need to run my heat at night. I did for a while. I know what you mean, Erlene, because I had to run it for the longest time. I thought, gosh, good grief, am I ever going to get to be able to shut this furnace off? finally I'm shutting it off and not putting it back on. Hooked my air conditioner up, and I'm good to go. And I've even got a little, I found it one day at Walmart when I was back in the lighting department because I had to get some lights, hi Juan Elizabeth, good to see you, welcome. I still forgot to get lights for my chandelier here in the kitchen. But anyway, I was back in where the fans and stuff are, and I happened to see a little 4-inch fan that you can plug into your USB hub on your computer or whatever, and you can fan yourself while you're sitting at the computer. It was because I've got a laptop desk. Hey, I thought this is ideal because I can fan myself and turn it on, and I keep nice and cool. So it's really nice and pleasant. I've got one in here right now on the counter, fanning me while I'm doing this to keep me cool, so I don't get overheated. And I got my air conditioners running and fan in the hallway, fan in my bedroom. So, I love the summers, but there again, I don't like it when it gets 85, 90 degrees. It's too much. Hi, good afternoon, Crunchy Lemon Drop. Good to see you. And it's good to see everybody that came in here. I thank you for that. I don't know who Sugar Drop is talking to, but I'll use your better judgment, Sugar Drop, whatever you have to do. If people get annoying and they say the wrong thing, just mute them. I am fantastic. How are you? You know something? I'm alive. God woke me up this morning, and I'm alive, and I'm fantastic. Thank you very much for asking. It's getting warm outside. I bought me a patio tomato the other day, and I love the thing. I went out and watered it this morning. And I want you to see something I bought at Walmart the other day I thought was so cute. Look at this. Isn't this cute? It's a miniature rose, but it's in a pot. And this is the outside one. Oh, yes. This is a miniature rose. And then, yeah, that's really not of anybody's business, but I'm not afraid to tell them I'm divorced. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. And look at these little ones. Aren't those cute? I got this at Walmart the other day. I couldn't pass them up. So I got me some Miracle Grow today. It isn't done yet. It hasn't even come to pressure yet, so I don't know. I won't know until it's done. I won't know until it's done because it hasn't come to pressure yet. It's going to take some time because it's pretty full. So when it comes to pressure, then it won't take long to cook. 8 minutes. So, and then I do a manual release afterwards. But I love flowers. But I'll tell you something. You don't know me too well to know that I don't have a green thumb when it comes to flowers. I kill them, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't. So I bought some little fertilizer this morning, Miracle Grow fertilizer, and I thought, well, I'll just put a little bit of fertilizer on those roses to keep them going. That is my favorite flower. Then we taste it. Yeah, it's my lunch. That's why I'm doing this now, because it's my lunch. Oh, well, prayers to you as well. And thank you for that. We can all use prayer, very much so. Absolutely. But I love flowers, but I have no place here to grow them except in the front yard. But these are flowers that are for in the house. And I wanted to kind of have some flowers on my kitchen window because it doesn't get real sunny at the window. Because it's overhang, because it faces the patio and there's an overhang, so the sun doesn't come directly in because they can't be in direct sunlight. So I thought it'd be ideal, and I can watch them then and take care of them. And I go out every morning and water my patio tomato. Oh, thank you. You too. Water and boy, I'll tell you, when I get tomatoes off of that, I'll be using them. I'll let you see what the tomatoes look like. If I can put my Miracle Grow fertilizer on there, I'll have to do that today. They should give huge tomatoes. Now, these are the early girl tomatoes. When I was married, we used to buy, if anybody knows what the beefsteak are, they're huge. I had a tomato this one year about this size in my garden. I couldn't believe it because when we lived in Indiana, I planted a garden. And that was a huge tomato. That was the biggest tomato. But was it ever good? Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome. But these are early girls. I'm so glad of that. That makes me feel good that I'm the highlight of your day, and that's going to continue to do them. Thank you so much for that. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. So, yeah, it was big sugar. It was about like this big. It was. Hi, welcome. And I've got a picture of it in my photo album somewhere. It'd take me a long time to dig it out, show it to you, but it's a huge tomato. I couldn't believe I've never seen that big of a tomato. It's in my quick cooker right now. It hasn't even come to pressure yet. I come on here showing you what I was putting in the quick cooker. However, I did all the prep work ahead of time. I cut all my carrots up, the onion, I did the garlic, everything I needed to do before I came in here. So it's in here right now, and it has not come to pressure yet. You'll know when it comes to pressure. I'll let you know. It's going to take time to come to pressure. Then it's only going to take 8 minutes to cook, and then a minute to release it. So, but we got to give it time. It should come to pressure faster because I seared stuff in here. And when you sear stuff, it helps it come to pressure a lot quicker because it's already hot. So that just builds the pressure up that much quicker. But anyway, I do love flowers. I just have no place to hardly grow them around here. I haven't had any in ages. Oh, that's okay. That's no problem. Don't let it bother you. That's all right. You know, things like that happen. Your family comes first, you know, and you have to take care of your family. So I understand completely. I'm really appreciative that my daughter comes in here and watches me every day. My grandson just left today. Him and his fiance just left to go back home today. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. You guys are awesome coming in here and sharing these scopes out, you know, and being here for me and giving me all these hearts and super hearts. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing because I don't do these unless you came in here because I don't want to talk to myself, and you're the reason I do these all the time. And people like to watch me make different recipes, and that's why I do it too, because I make different recipes. Now, Erlene is in here, or she was. I am going to make some of her recipes. There's one I want to make, a tofu lasagna on Friday for potluck, but I haven't got everything I need for it yet. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. So I have to buy the stuff for that. I just want to get the stuff for this today that I needed for it, but I'm going to be getting some more stuff and doing that too. Again, well, I must be so beautiful that they love to take my pictures. I must be really photogenic. You know, either that or, like I said before, they're going to take my picture and throw darts at it. Whatever, I don't know. It's really funny. It's really funny. I don't even notice the screenshots. But if somebody's screenshotting, they can just quit it because I don't ask for that. I mean, that's why I don't put the chat on now, because I don't want the drama in here. I'm getting enough drama as it is. But if somebody's screenshotting, what they're doing it for, like I said, I must be really photogenic. Yeah, I know. I don't even know who it is, Sugar Drop, either. I don't know who's got the blue hearts. Yes, it is disrespectful, but that's the way the world is. You've got a lot of disrespectful people. I don't know why I'm the one that gets the people screenshotting my periscopes. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't think Alexis gets it. Anybody else gets it, but I'm the one that gets the screenshots. Like I said, I must be so photogenic. They want my picture taken. They want to take my picture and hang it on the wall. Of course, then maybe they want to throw darts at it too. So be it. They want to throw darts at it, you know. But I don't let it bother me. I just wish they didn't do it, you know. I mean, that's so immature. It must be some kid, I guess, getting his kicks or something. But anyway, you keep your eye out. And you kind of, yeah, I see those cameras coming up now. Wow. Yeah, I see some who's got the blue. Somebody I don't know, probably a troll. Possibly a troll is doing it. It's got to be somebody I don't even know that's following me or trying to follow. You tell them, Sugar Drop. You tell them. I know that somebody said if I had egg drop, I could tell who was doing the screenshots, but I don't have egg drop, and from what Sugar Drop said, they were going to close up for a while. So, I don't have the recipe held up here right now. I think they're just taking pictures of me. What they're doing is and it's sad to say, yes, I was just thinking the very same thing. Going to take because somebody did one day, came in and took a picture of me and then posted it, came in and made a fake profile of me on Periscope with my picture in it. Of course, I blocked him immediately. It was like blocking myself. It was so funny. You know, people will do that all the time. We need to, you know, Periscope needs to get a handle on these ones that are making these accounts like Charles Diano, like I told you. That man has something like 50 or 60 different accounts. And it's like Alexa said, he's very creepy looking. Very creepy. So every time he tries to follow me, or I see him trying to follow Alexis or something like that, if I watch your replays, I block him because I do not want that guy following me. He tries to follow me every time he can, but it's always a different number on the end of his name. Yeah, somebody's screenshotting me. Yep, they sure are. I get this a lot. Like I said, why I'm getting it, I have no idea. Somebody it should be taken care of. I don't know. There should be a way that Periscope could stop that so it's not happening. But you know, you tell them, Linda. You know, somebody told me that they were screenshotting. I'm not noticing it, but I did see the cameras come up. The only way you know that somebody's screenshotting is you see it flash. You'll see cameras coming up on the screen. I noticed on one of my replays, somebody had told me that they were screenshotting me, and I watched my replay, and my replay kept getting flashes in it, and my picture would go real little and then come big again. So I know they were taking a picture of me. I know it's not, but they don't want to stop. That's true. But who's ever doing it, Linda, doesn't care. They don't want to ask for permission. They just think it's all right. Hi, Rick. Good to see you. Welcome. Long time no see. Haven't seen you in ages. How you been? Oh, well, Linda probably has nothing better to do than ignore them. Yes, Arlene, back to screenshots. Yeah, the cameras are who's ever got the blue screenshots, the blue cameras can stop it. I mean, it's not kosher. It's disrespectful. I didn't ask for this. I don't ask for the drama either, but I get it. You know, you know, you just have to love them to pieces anyway, and say, well, God bless you, and I love you anyway. I don't hate you for what you're doing. Oh, I'm glad you got your issues fixed. I'm glad you're back too. Yeah, I know what you mean. You either have issues with the internet, or Periscope is acting up, or you know, some such thing as that. It happens, you know. But I'm glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. I'm glad for everybody being here, that you're all here for me and watching what I do. I don't know about that. He doesn't know how to grow up, Linda. Yeah, somebody's ignoring you on purpose. That's what it is. They're ignoring you on purpose. They don't want to listen. Oh. Oh, see, it just came to pressure. Now I have to wait for it down here to come down here, because it's still going around down here. When it comes to 8, then it'll Oh, thank you. Oh, it was my daughter that took a screenshot. Oh, okay, sweetie, that's okay. I know. It's somebody with blue hearts, Sugar Drop, and I have no idea who. I know you've got a color blue, but yours is different. It's somebody loves to come in here and do this. Every time I do a Periscope, they're doing screenshots. Stacy Klein, the people that follow her, she's had that done to her on her cooking scopes or her lunch scopes. They'll come in there and they'll screenshot her too, and she doesn't know why they do it. She's had fake accounts made of her already, so it happens. Yes, yeah, my daughter can do it. It's fine. Yeah, I know. I don't understand what's going on, sweetie, but like I said, maybe I'm so photogenic. They like my looks, and they want to hang me on the wall. They want to look at me every day, admire me from afar, or throw darts at me, whatever. Yeah, I know. It's almost like tapping hearts. You're right. It certainly is. You know, like I said, maybe they want to admire me from afar. Yeah, turning into cameras. That's what happens. And like I said, Well, the first time that happened, I did not recognize the cameras. I didn't know that was going on until somebody had told me about it, and then I watched the replay and I saw it for myself. Really? Really, Linda? I didn't know that. Oh, I don't know. They got it could be somebody that's into a lot of photography, that likes photography and takes pictures of anything and everything. Well, as far as I'm concerned, when you take a picture of somebody, wouldn't it be fair to say, can I take your picture? Ask to take your picture before they do it. Maybe we as broadcasters don't want our pictures taken. You know, you see us on here, but I mean, I don't want my pictures screenshotted. But you know, I'm not going to cry about it because it is what it is. Whoever's ever doing it, it's got a little growing up to do, you know. But whatever. Maybe they'll learn someday. How would they like it if somebody did that to them? They probably wouldn't like it either, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm glad I could come in here and do a different recipe. As I said before, I'll probably do a lot of recipes in the quick cooker this summer because it's getting hot outside, and I don't want to stand over the stove too long. So I don't have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Sugar Drop. I'm glad I could come in here and do these different recipes. Like I said, I'll be doing quick cooker recipes a lot this summer because I don't want to stand over the stove and cook because it's just too hot. Heats the kitchen up, you know, and with the quick cooker doesn't do that. It leaves your kitchen the way it is. You don't get, and it's like Alexa said, when you think about it, the quick cooker leaves in all your nutrients. You don't lose any nutrients whatsoever. They're all stays in your food, and that's a good thing. Now, it just started at 8, so it's got 8 minutes. Yeah, I guess so, Sugar Drop. I must be popular. I don't know if anybody else getting it. I don't think Alexis gets the screenshots, and anybody else I follow gets the screenshots. I'm really popular, I guess. Wow. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, I really don't know what to think about that. But hi, good to see you. Welcome. Whatever. If people want to take screenshots of me because they think I'm so photogenic, I'm doing great. Thank you. And how are you? So good to see all of you today. Really wonderful. I really appreciate all the things that you're talking about, you know, and you're helping me through. You know, you let me know when somebody's screenshotting because I don't always see that unless I see the cameras coming up. You know, I'm so busy doing stuff that I don't pay attention to what's being done. You know, and I appreciate it. Oh, I'm getting quite a few in here. My goodness, 32. That's unusual for me to have that much in a Periscope at once. Maybe I'll get a good viewership today. I noticed this morning when I was watching Alexis's replay that her viewership was down. She didn't have that many in her broadcast this morning. 270 something. Yeah. You're probably right, Alexis. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about them. That's true. Yes, they can. If they want to get banned, then that's up to them. But like I said, I noticed that Alexis didn't have many in her Periscope this morning. She usually gets. It's unusual for her not to even get 300 in her regular broadcast. She only had 270 some. By the time I watched the replay, she had 60 some replays already. I thought, my goodness, that's an awful low viewership. Well, I had low viewership yesterday too. I didn't even have 200 yesterday. So it's come as goes. I think with the summer time being here, it might fluctuate up and down quite a bit because people are outside or they're on vacation. You know, they're taking advantage of the good weather, and I guess I can't blame them for that. You know. Yes, you did. I don't understand it either, Alexis. I couldn't believe it either. I looked at that and I thought, wow. You got quite a few super hearts, however. I noticed that. You got over 5,000 super hearts, but you just did not have the viewership. I could not believe that. The viewership was way down. Like I said, mine was down yesterday too. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to everybody coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the people that are coming in today. This is amazing. Now it's got 6 minutes to go and then I'll manually release it. You guys are awesome because it's because of you I come in here and do this every day. I don't have to talk to myself that way. You know, I talk to my dogs, but they can't talk back. All they can do is bark back at me, and that's no fun. So I like to have somebody to talk to, somebody I know is there, because I can see your faces at the bottom, and I know you're there listening to me. I should do my scopes in private group. I am thinking about that too, Sugar Drop, but I want to share it out with other people too. So that's why I do it in here, public. It doesn't happen all the time. Now, when I came in and did my scope yesterday, there was no screenshots taken, so they don't happen every day. It's just once in a while. I think they must have stopped now. Who's ever doing it must have finally stopped, because I don't see any more cameras coming up. If you do, let me know, but I don't see any coming up either. But I think you're right. I know some people do it in a private group. I'm thinking about that too. That's true. That's true. I want to, Sugar Drop, I might do that for chatting scopes or whatever, but for cooking scopes, I like to continue to do it in public, because there's people that come in here that want to see how I cook vegan. They want to see vegan recipes, so that's why I do it. Yeah, I see it. I see it's going again. So who's ever doing it is a little immature. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you lose a lot of viewers on private. You really do. Yeah, you really do. And I've got quite a few viewership, and I want to keep my viewership up. That's why I don't go private. There they go. Who's ever doing it? You're very immature. That's all I can say. You're a little immature. It must be some young punk kid that has anything better to do than to take screenshots of somebody. Go ahead and take my picture. If you want to throw darts at me, go right ahead. I don't hate you for it. I love you anyway. God bless you, and I hope you're saved someday. That's all I'm going to say to the one taking screenshots. God bless you. You know, I don't hate them. Yep, we have to pray for them. That's right. That's why I said I pray for them. That's why I told them I love them anyway. Light blue color, yeah. I have to. You know, you kind of kill them with kindness. Darned if I know. I wish I knew. I don't know. Oh, good. Yeah, that's awesome. What those screenshots are for? I don't know. If I knew who it was, That's right, Sugar Drop. I rebuke you Satan, in Jesus' name. That's right. You tell him, Linda. You tell him. That's absolutely right. It's just Satan trying to get me upset, and I'm not going to. Yeah, it's someone with that color. Yeah, I know it's a blue color. Sugar Drop's got a light color, but she doesn't have that color of blue, and she would never do that anyway. So it's not her. It's somebody that's trying to be funny. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about them anymore. They just need to grow up. That's all they need to do. We're going to pray for them, and I think I'm going to report. It should be reported to Periscope, or ask Periscope what can be done about screenshots. I don't know, because it's to me it's disrespectful not to ask somebody first. That's true. You would, and I think it's disrespectful for somebody to take somebody else's picture and not even ask if they can do it. You know, just start screenshotting. It's not right. It's just not right at all. Why they want to do it, I don't know. So if somebody asks what they're for their own pleasure, I guess. Anyway, I know people said they have beautiful weather today. I wish we had kind of overcast weather and a little cloud, overcast and not so hot, because I don't do well in the hot weather. Now, when I was out there mowing my grass on Monday, and I put the grass seed down, it was a little warm, but I didn't take very long out there doing it. And I come in, and then I turned my sprinkler on, turned the oscillating sprinkler on the hose, and let it water the yard, which I'll do every day until the grass seed comes up. But I just don't do good with real hot weather. A lot of people don't. Elderly people don't. We just can't stomach it. It's just not good. They don't advise the elderly to be outside in the real excessive heat anyway. When it gets 90, 95, 100 degrees, you won't see me outside. You'll be lucky if you see me here on Periscope very long, because that's just too hot. Way too hot. Right now it's pleasant. But when it gets that hot, I can't take it. It's horrible to have to deal with that. I really don't understand why it has to get so hot. But this is just some water I got today at Walmart. Oh, you would end it and restart it? Well, I could, Sugar Drop. Okay, now it just I'll hit the cancel button. That was fast. Okay, I'm gonna hit the cancel button. Now I'm gonna go over here. Now this may come out funny because there's coconut milk in here, so it may do a lot more than normal. But I'm gonna go ahead and release the pressure. There's a lot of steam in there, and I'm standing back so I don't get caught by the steam. If you see white coming out, that's from the coconut milk. So I can show you what this looks like. He wasn't impressed all early, and I think it's adorable. They have I got those two smaller ones. That one, and then I have this one too. I thought this was so cute. I thought that was cute too. And I gave him some of these Miracle Grow when I got home. Put some Miracle Grow on it because I wanted to be able to fertilize it. Boy, there's a lot of steam in here. As you can see, it's still coming out, and it hasn't released yet. Oh, yeah. They're not that expensive. They're for Mother's Day is what they are. Mother's Day is this Sunday. So I don't know what I'll be doing. Might be going out with my son for Mother's Day. Normally he likes to take me out to eat, so I don't know. I was going to get my dog's groomed, but then I got to thinking this morning, I better keep this Sunday open because, oh, wonderful. Yay. I better keep this Sunday open because you might want to take me out to eat for Mother's Day. Okay, there we got a bot. Here we got a bot. Right there. That's a bot. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, they could be watching, Libby. You know, I got that bot. That was a bot, the repeater bot. They are annoying enough. I mean, they can be so annoying, but thank you, Linda. Thank you. You guys are right on it. If I don't always see them, then you can take care of it for me because this is still releasing some. It's got a lot of steam in here, so it still hasn't lowered. It hasn't dropped down yet, so I won't be able to do anything about it yet until it drops down. There, it just dropped down. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this, and I'm going to set this back, and I'm going to take instead of my oven rack, I'm going to use my steel rack. It won't put it up quite as high, and I'm going to go ahead and sit the thing on there, so you can see what it looks like. Try to get this. Okay, now I gotta get my microwave grips. Just hang on. Okay. Now. Okay. Can you guys see it? Well, I can tip it open just a little bit to show you. I can put this down. Let me put this down a little bit so you can see what it looks like on the inside. I know what you mean because they don't. That's unfortunate. They don't. There's so many you can't see. Look at this. Look at this chowder. Whoa. Well, I guess that didn't work. Let me put it on my. That was too small. Well, so much for that. Let me stick it on my cooling rack. This out of here. Alright, there we go. Now I can tip it up and let you see. Yeah, there we go. There's the corn chowder. There. A lot of liquid in it, but doesn't it look good? It really does. So there we go. Oh, that's okay, darling Linda. I know what you mean. I know. It's out finally. I know there's a lot of drama. Oh yeah. See, there's some on the spoon. Doesn't that look good? Wow. Look at that corn chowder. Yeah, it's like a soup. I could have put it on the soup setting, but I just put it on the custom, and everything got done perfect. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Very good soup. A corn chowder. I've never had corn chowder before, I think. But as you can see, there's a lot of liquid in here. Ha! Oh, well, I think it's because of all the screenshots, Linda. It's the. Okay, let me give you the recipe. Okay, I'm going to post it up on my vegan Facebook page anyway, but I will give you the recipe while I'm standing here. 1/4 cup of vegetable stock, which I put in the bottom of my pot to saute the onions. It's one small sweet onion, diced, 4 cloves of garlic, and now we know I use my garlic press. 4 medium red potatoes, peeled and cubed. I know, they sure were. 3 medium carrots were peeled and chopped. A 16-ounce bag of frozen sweet corn. I had a 32-ounce, so I had to kind of determine half. So I kind of did the best I could. 1 can of coconut milk, unsweetened. 3 cups of vegetable stock. 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, which I don't have that. 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and I didn't put the smoked paprika in it. And then pepper to taste and salt to taste, which I put salt in it. Okay, we're supposed to have a slurry. Now I can do that. I took this out of here, and I should have left it on there. I should have left it in my pot, but I can do it probably with it off. Okay, I'm going to make the slurry. I forgot about the slurry because that thickens it a little bit, and I knew there had to be something I missed, and I should have done that when it was still on. Yes, I need to make the slurry. I didn't make the slurry yet. You're right. I didn't make the slurry. I forgot about that. So the slurry takes 3 tablespoons of cornstarch or arrowroot powder to 6 tablespoons of cold water. So I'm going to get a bowl out here. Okay. You're right. Yes, I just happened to realize that oh, everything's falling out. Sorry about that. I rearrange this a little better. I just happened to realize oh man, doesn't want to stay up there. Let me put it back here. So I'm going to use, let's see what it says. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. Anyway, let's see. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch or arrowroot powder to 6 tablespoons of cold water. Okay. You're right, sweetie. It's supposed to be thicker. I forgot to put that in here, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here right now. I should have left it on the Instapot or left it in the thing and done it, but I'm going to do it this way. I think it'll be okay. 3 tablespoons of this. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of arrowroot. And then 6 tablespoons of cold. I knew there had to be a reason why this thing was. I thought, yeah, I forgot to make the slurry. You know, I'm glad I remembered that, and I'm glad you told me about it, sweetie, because I happened. Yeah, that's right. I got to make the slurry. I mentioned it to you this morning about the slurry. Okay, 6 tablespoons of cold water. Let's move my lid. I don't want to get that wet. Okay, and now 6 tablespoons of cold water. Just see me forward, and this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to put this in here. 3. Now I'll mix it, and we'll see. 4, 5, 6. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to go and stir this. What arrowroot does is it thickens it up pretty fast. Kind of sticking in the bowl. Kind of hard if you don't mix it up. There I got it. Whoops. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, and I'm going to stir it in. It should thicken it a little bit. We'll see. Oh, stuck in the bowl. I'm going to put this in here. Now I'll just stick it in there. That's not going to hurt anything, and just let it get stuck in my bowl. And I'll have to add more if I can add more. I will. Oh, already you can see it's trying to thicken. It's already trying to thicken a little bit. It's not someone screenshotting you the hashtag. I think I know why. Oh, really? Now, what does that mean, Linda? Somebody's hashtagging screenshots? I don't have the screenshots on for hashtag, though. So I don't understand why. I wonder if I should... They said it could... Does this look thick enough? Look, it thickened it right up. Look at that. See? Just that 6 tablespoons of or that water. Look, it thickened it right up. So there, you're right. You're right. I think this is going to be okay. I don't want to make it any thicker than this. I think I got everything out here. Just because they said if you need a little more, then you can add a little more. I think there, it thickened it right up. Yeah, it did. It did gob up, Arlene, but you know, I'm glad I saw that about the slurry. Watch, I'm tapping hearts and it's showing camera and hearts. Watch. Yeah, it is. It is. But I didn't put hashtag screenshots, so somebody's doing that. Somebody's putting. Is that what they're doing? Okay. So they're not actually taking screenshots. They're just cameras coming up. Well, okay. That's a good thing to know. Okay. This is not an embarrassment. This looks so much better. Now look at it. It's thicker now. Yay. Oh, we got it right. You know, I made a little bit of a mistake. Oh, it's a hashtag. Okay. So now you can see, doesn't that look... Okay. Yeah, okay. I saw the camera, then the hearts. Okay. All right. I see that. Good. That's scary. I'm glad that you figured it out, Linda. I really am. Look at this. There's my corn chowder. Doesn't it look good now? Look at this. It's thick. I'm not going to add any more to it. It thickened it right up. It thickened it right up. That slurry. I'm glad I looked at my instructions of my slurry. I don't see any screenshots now. I do see the cameras coming up. Of course, Linda was doing it, but I don't see any cameras coming up. I don't see any cameras now either. Yeah, but you watch Sugar Drop tap again, and I could see her. She was tapping, and then all of a sudden hearts came, but then she had cameras too. So it must be hashtag. Yeah, you're probably right, Crystal. It's a glitch. Well, God, that's nice to know that somebody's not actually screenshotting me. Wow. You know, I'm glad to know that somebody's not actually screenshotting me. Wow. You know. Doesn't this look good now? Look. It's nice and thick. Yay. I only see hearts now, too. Oh, no. I don't eat cannabis. No, this is corn chowder. Why would you ask that? Oh, my goodness. God bless you anyway. If you want cannabis, then you go into another periscope. You won't find it here. You will not find that here. I don't do those kind of scopes. Wow, look at this. Look at how good this looks. Wow. Oh, they do? Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, you know, that the periscope needs to get rid of that. With my pick, they do, Damon. Well, I blocked them on my end because there was a fake one with my picture on it. And I did block them because I can't see them in my periscope because I blocked them. So nothing but cameras. Wow. So there you go, everyone. Look at my corn chowder. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Look at that. It's nice and thick now. When I made the slurry with the arrowroot powder and the water, it's nice and thick. I think it's cool. Well, it's not quite yet. I don't want to ruin my thing, but wow, look at that. I am really pleased with the way this came out. Wow, look. Isn't that awesome? You guys are awesome. My daughter thought about, well, it's got to be thicker. And if she wouldn't have said anything about that, I wouldn't have noticed. I know, it was so thin, Erlene. Then I got to look at the thing and I thought, oh, I forgot the slurry. And that's what when Laura says, well, Mom, is it supposed to be thicker? Yeah, I forgot to do the slurry. But I was supposed to do it when it was still in the quick cooker. But that's okay. That's probably true. That could be right, sweetie. When we see cameras, they see hearts, and no. I blocked on my end and reported it to Periscope. They said no violation. Yeah, I know, Alexis. They told me the same thing. No violations. Yeah, there is. When I had problems with the drama in my broadcast before, and I reported it because they wanted me to keep track of the timestamp. I sent them the timestamp and everything. They went over it and they emailed me back and they says, we don't see any violations. I'm thinking, don't see any violations. Didn't you see what was said? Oh my goodness. It's terrible that they didn't see any violations at all. Okay, somebody was wanting to know what this has in it. First of all, I sauteed the onion in a quarter cup of vegetable stock. Then that was one small sweet onion. You see only cameras? I do too. 4 cloves of garlic. 4 medium red potatoes. And it was hard looking for red potatoes or medium because they were also small. So I had to pick through the bin of the red potatoes to get the medium-sized potatoes. I think I got pretty good ones anyway. 3 medium carrots, which they're a little bit bigger than medium. And a 16-ounce bag of frozen corn. It was a 32-ounce bag, so all I could do was just throw what I thought was half of it in there and be done with it. A can of coconut milk, which was unsweetened, and actually got the light instead of the regular coconut milk, but I don't think that really matters. 3 cups of vegetable stock. Dried thyme, which I didn't have. I ran out, so I'll have to buy me some. Paprika, and smoked paprika is, yeah, you probably do, Earlene. And it's optional. And then salt and pepper to taste. And then, of course, a cornstarch slurry. So that's what's in here. And it's nice and thick now because I used my slurry. I made my slurry. Look how thick that looks. Because that other is two, and just took 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder to 6 tablespoons of water. And that was just enough to thicken this up. Just enough. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? This will make a nice picture for Facebook. It really will. Oh, I'm sure it is. You know something? It sounds yummy, but I think I want to try it while I'm standing here. So let me go get a spoon and I'll taste it for you. So I can tell you how yummy it really is. Wow. I will make this again. This is awesome. This is awesome. Really is. Look at that. Oh, man. And this is frozen corn. Really good. And the carrots are organic. Oh, I know. I don't either. It is. I just tasted it, and it is delicious. It thickened up very nicely after I made my slurry. Yeah, and it's amazing. Only had to use that one time, and look at that. It is. I think that this will be a real good recipe. Really? Arrowroot biscuits? Wow. That's awesome, Damon. That's awesome. Aren't you in the UK or Australia? I know you're in one of those other places. Oh, that's what I thought. Well, that's awesome. My daughter was telling me about the oh, that's what I thought. Well, it was close, wasn't I? My daughter was telling me about the Impossible Burger that my grandson had, my grandson's fiance had yesterday, and she said it tastes almost like a burger. I saw a recipe for the Impossible Burger on Pinterest, believe it or not. But the only thing is, it's got mushrooms in it. And since I don't eat mushrooms, I don't know how I can make it without it. What I can substitute for the mushrooms. It sounds delicious, though. Yeah, I don't have any garlic bread, though. I don't have any. But this sure does look good, doesn't it? Oh, my goodness. I can't believe how good this really looks. Oh, my goodness. It came out fantastic. It really did. I mean, look at that. Wow. Oh, man. Wow. It's going to be awesome. I'm gonna have some good eating here, I'll tell you. Very good eating. Oh, man. And Earlene, I promise I'm going to try your recipes. I'm going to do your tofu lasagna for Sabbath. I just have to get the tofu, and the silken tofu I can only get at one store, so I want to pick everything up together that I need for it. So I'll make that. You want some now? So I want to make it, and it's freezable. Awesome. That's awesome. And I want to make that for a Sabbath potluck. The potluck for the following Sabbath, when Brenda Walsh is there, we don't have to provide anything. We just have to pay for the potluck because it's going to be provided for. It's going to be a nice meal. We're going to have a lot of people. Well, I made some corn chowder. Doesn't this look good? Very good. It's an Instant Pot corn chowder. Now, it was made in the quick cooker. They do have a corn chowder. However, I made it with the Instant Pot in mind because I didn't care for the quick cooker's recipe. You have there's things that I don't have that I can't find, and I don't have all the tools to cut the things up. So I thought, well, I'll do the Instant Pot one because I like that one a little bit better. I had the Instant Pot one before I saw this quick cooker one anyway, but we know that they fit in the quick cooker, so it doesn't matter. So it just took 8 minutes to cook, and look at that. And I made a slurry of 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 6 tablespoons of water, and it thickened it right up. It might, but Alexis, but the thing of it is that has not been happening all along, Linda. It's only been happening recently. I have been periscoping Go Live for so long that has not been happening until recently. So that can't be it, because Alexis does Go Live as well, and she doesn't get them. So that's not it. I don't know what it is. Is somebody being funny, I guess? But like I said, I've been using Go Live for a long time. I got that idea from Alexis. And I have not had that problem until just lately. So if it was going to be the Go Live, it would have happened immediately. It would have happened right then and there, but it hasn't been. Yeah, I know. Something is weird. You're telling me. I don't know if Periscope needs to be made aware of it or not. I really don't know. Because it's kind of, to me it's rude and disrespectful to do that and not let the person know. But I'm not letting it bother me. Somebody else might. I mean, I'm just feeling if they want to take my picture, that if I look that good to them, let them do that. I know it's just interfering with other people's, yeah, it probably is. It's not anybody that I know, because my viewers on here don't do that. They wouldn't do that unless they would ask first. So it's somebody that has not been on my Periscope before. Maybe it's the one that I blocked. But how could he do that? How could he do the screenshots unless he came in with another account? Because I blocked him right after he said what he said. Oh, it very well could be. But like I said, Go Live, I've been doing that for a long time now. If that's what's doing it, I'll have to change that. But I've been putting that down for a long time now, and it's not happened until just recently. And it doesn't happen every Periscope. I had no screenshots yesterday whatsoever. None. I was on maybe, I don't know how long I was on yesterday, but I had none yesterday. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? I don't know. It could be a glitch. It could very well be a glitch, because like I said, they don't happen every day. Because I didn't have them yesterday and I didn't have them the day before. I'd have no screenshots at all. So I don't know. It's, didn't have any drama the other day either until today. So that's been happening, but thank goodness took care of it. So that's all we can do. Yeah, that's right. Who knows? Really don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is, to me, it's disrespectful to take a picture of somebody that didn't ask for it. But like I said, it's minimal. I'm not gonna let it bother me. Nah, we don't worry about them. Don't worry about them at all. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to show you what I can do and what I cook. And if they want to take screenshots, let them. What harm are they doing to me? They're not doing any harm to me. Just let them do what they want to do. Screenshots on replays. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I noticed that on one of my replays too. There was screenshots, because all of a sudden, because I was watching my iPad, and all of a sudden my screen went real small, and I thought, what the heck was that? And that was a screenshot, and then it came back big again. So I know somebody screenshotted me. Why they're doing it? Maybe to make these fake accounts. I don't know. If they want to do it, let them go at it. But they'll get found eventually anyway. They'll get found out. Those just coming in. Here is my After I did the slurry, now it looks better. I'm sorry I showed it to you before without the slurry done. I forgot about the slurry, but dude, look at that. It's nice and thick now. Wow, doesn't it look good? It's awesome, and it tastes so good too. Oh, I can't hardly wait to eat this. Oh man, I'm gonna have some good eating today. Real good eating. I'll have to get off of here and start eating this in a little bit before it starts getting cold. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna have it. I gotta set my ice cream out too if I wanna eat my ice cream, because my ice cream is frozen solid, and I need to get it out so I'll get my ice cream out and warm it up so I can show you what it looks like. This is my blueberry ice cream from yesterday. I'm letting it sit out so I can be able to get it out of the container, because I have to scrape it off right now, and I'll let it sit out for a little while. Probably should have done it when I started this broadcast. I didn't even think about it. That's me for you. I forgot. But I'm going to have to go. Yeah, it is. April Fool's was a long time ago. You know, on April 1st. This is May now. My goodness. What is it in May? I don't think there's May Fools. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I am not going to worry in the least about them, because they're the least of my worries. I feel I come in here for you guys. I show you what I can do, and okay. It used vegetable stock, vegetable broth, whichever one. I used the vegetable stock because that's what it called for. It was a 1/4 cup to saute my onions in, but actually it called for 3 cups. So this is only 4 cups in here. So I actually put more than 3 cups in here. I just took the whole box. So you can do the whole box if you want to, or whatever. There's only 32 ounces in here, which is 4 cups. So just pour it all in there, because you're going to thicken it up at the end anyway with your slurry. So I thickened it up with 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder and 6 tablespoons of water, cold water, and thickened it right up. Now it looks really good. You can see it really clear. Doesn't it look good? Look at that. Oh, great. I'm glad you do. And I'm hoping I can help you some. I'm not the greatest cook in the world, but I do my best. And I've made mistakes, believe you me. I make mistakes every once in a while, and things don't turn out the way they're supposed to. I think they would, but for some unknown reason, they don't. Oh, you did? You had to make another vegetable stock? Yeah, I think my vegetable broth is ready to be made now. I've got a full bag, and I can make my vegetable broth, which I've made on here before. Oh, good. But you know, if you can make your own foods, like make things from scratch, go ahead and do it, because at least you know what is in there. That's why I come in here, because I'm getting tired of the processed foods. Do you realize those processed foods have a lot of chemicals in them? They're not good for your body. And the manufacturers don't really care. They put those chemicals in there as preservatives. But they're harmful to our system. So why put them in your body? If you can't pronounce it, don't put it in your body. You know, I certainly won't. I can't pronounce them, so Oh, thank you. Well, before I put the slurry in there, it was too liquidy, and I thought, well, this isn't supposed to look like this. And then my daughter mentioned to me, she said, Mom, is it supposed to be thickened up? And then I happened to remember the slurry. You have to make a slurry, but it all turned out good. I took arrowroot and water and just and mixed it up. Kind of, you know, if you put the arrowroot in your bowl, and you as you're putting the water in, if you don't stir it right away, it likes to gum up. But I got it in there anyway. Oh, you are? Ooh. But I sure do thank you, Linda, for that recipe for the stovetop lasagna, because it was delicious. You know, it's amazing what you can make when you start thinking about it. You can do anything you set your mind out to do. And if you hadn't have told me about it, I would have never known about it. And also that Isaiah stew that I made. It was absolutely delicious. I ate it up. It was so good. I'll probably make that again. Oh, thank you. I'll make that again. I'll definitely make this corn chowder again. This is so good, and I know how to thicken it up anyway. But it's amazing how you make your own foods. They're a lot more healthier, because you know what you put in. You're not putting those chemicals in there that the manufacturers are putting in, because that all goes in the processing of the foods. You know. Yeah, you're right, a test kitchen, absolutely. Everything is a test. You're going to have trial and error when you do anything. Like Erlene and I've been talking, I says, well, anything you do is going to be trial and error at first. Just like she had done a stew yesterday, and she wasn't, and it was for the stovetop, and she did it in a quick cooker, and she says, I wonder if I could use the stew and stew setting on my quick cooker. I says, well, go for it. So she did, and it says it came out really good, and she didn't change the time. So, you know, you can vary the recipes any way that you like. Most of the recipes I find, if they don't have or if they do have an Instant Pot recipe, they also have a stovetop to go with it. Oh, it's approved by the FDA? Awesome. Yep, that's what you want. Now this one, I don't know if it did or not. This is specifically for the Instant Pot. Oh yes, it does. It does have it for the stove, so I can put that on there too. If people don't have an Instant Pot and they want to make it on the stove, I'll put the stovetop directions down as well. But this will go up on my Facebook page, along with the recipe, how to make it, and I'll put it for both the Instant Pot, quick cooker, whatever you want to use, and the stove. So you guys can take another gander, take a good look. This is what it looks like now. Very good eating, and this is going to freeze up very well. I'm sure it is. So I'm going to have to get off of here because before this turns real cold. But you know something? I'm very happy you all came in today. You're all such lovely, kind, wonderful people. You're awesome and amazing. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't come in here. Oh, it's on the store shelves, really? Oh my goodness, I've been approved by the FDA. You know, that's sad. That's been approved by the FDA. It should not have been approved by the FDA. I don't know why they would approve stuff like that. They're chemicals that are harmful. Oh, you too. So I'm going to go for now, and I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll have to think about it. But I hope the rest of your day is a blessed one. You all take care. God bless. And until we meet again. Oh, Cheryl, since you just came in here, I'll stay on for a little bit. This is my corn chowder. You'll have to watch the replay. I had to thicken it up with slurry of arrowroot and water. But this is what it looks like. It looks very good. It was made in my quick cooker for only 8 minutes. And I can tell you what it has in it, Cheryl. It has vegetable stock in it. Yeah, you're right. They do, Linda. They certainly do. I used a 1/4 cup of vegetable stock to saute my onion, and it took 1 small sweet onion, 4 cloves of garlic, crushed or minced. I used the garlic press. 4 medium red potatoes, and I had to look hard to get medium-sized potatoes because they're also small in the bin. A 16-ounce bag, or 3 medium carrots, then a 16-ounce bag of frozen sweet corn. All I could get was 32 ounces, so I just had to kind of judge half. And 1 can of coconut milk, unsweetened. 3, and the rest of the vegetable stock. I put this whole box in there. It's supposed to have half a teaspoon of dried thyme, but I ran out, so I didn't put that in there. And I did put half a teaspoon of paprika, and I don't use pepper, and I did put salt. So but this is going to be very, very easy to make for anybody who wants to make it. You don't